right, welcome. This is Yogalates. So you just need a lighter set of weights, super light, 5 pounds or less. And if you do have a block, or if you don't have a block, you could always like roll your mat for a little bit of lift or just a pillow or something. And then if you do have a loop band, go ahead and have a loop band near you as well. All right, so starting with the light weights, step 1 foot forward, your other foot back, so that both of your toes are pointing forward and the knees and the toes both point forward in the same direction. Start pumping your arms, draw your belly in, keep your shoulders down. And we're just warming up here with long arms, engaging through the arms, drawing that belly in. Keep pumping. Good, we're gonna be here another 30 seconds. Breathe through it. As you breathe this entire class, I want you to think about breathing, inhaling with the corners of your mouth up towards your ears, exhaling your chin out long in front of you. So basically we're building our cheek muscles when we do that. And this is gonna help with making it look like you're younger. So inhale, corners of the mouth toward the ears, exhale, chin out in front of you. Keep this inhale motion, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, slowly lift up the back leg and lower your arms down. Stay here. See if you can bring those arms back behind you. Balance. So we're in almost like a warrior 3. Point your hips down, flex your foot behind you. Stay here and twist your wrists. Twist those wrists. Breathe. Remember our breath, corners of the mouth, up toward the ears. Chin down, extend it out. 3 more deep breaths. Good, and step your foot down. We're switching sides, go straight into it. Other foot back, arms nice and long. Hips and toes and knees all point forward. Pump those arms. Draw the belly in, arms nice and long. Good, keep pumping. We're gonna come into that warrior 3 motion in 15 seconds. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift up that back leg, balance. Flex your back foot. Everything looks down and twist your wrists. 5 deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, release. Okay. Find your block. If you don't have a block, you can roll the mat or you can just find something to lift your heels onto. We're going to be lifting our heels onto the block. So it's just your toes. Just your toes onto the ground. Heels lift. And it's on the lowest setting of that block. Now you're going to arms extend out, lower down like you're trying to sit onto the block, and bring it up. Exhale, lower down, arms come out. Inhale, bring it up. Good. Exhale down, inhale up. Main thing is I want you to have those knees pointing out in the direction of the toes. Take your time, you don't have to go super fast. Be in control. Move your head around as you need to. Good. All right, we're gonna keep with the same thing with the legs. Next time that your arms extend out, bring the elbows in and then reach them out and you stand up. Sit low, elbows in, extend out to come up. It's almost like you're bringing elbows and knees together and extending out. Keep going. All right, now instead of your arms going out, bring your knees in and reach your arms out in front of you. Instead of out to the side, they're in front. Twist your wrist so your arms rotate. Bring it in, stretch it out. Keep going. All right, next time that you tuck in, take your arms back behind you. We're going to reach our arms back behind us and stand up. And then in front when we get low. Reach them back on the way up and in front on the way down. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Good. Just at your own pace. Keep going. Make sure toes and knees point in the same direction. Whew. Ten more seconds. And we're going to keep the same thing with the legs and switch up the arms a little bit. Good. Next time that you come low, glue your weights together. Take them above your head. Your elbows can stay bent, just like your knees on the way down. And lift up, straighten up the arms. Bend, lower down. Lift up, straighten arms and legs. Bend, lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep moving through this. Ten more seconds. And the next time that you're down, stay low. Bring your elbows in the inside of your legs. You still have those weights. Pulse your legs out. And I just want you to move your arms up and down. Squeezing your legs out. Think about your posture, your knuckles facing each other. Good. Just up and down. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now thumbs look to the sky, pinkies look to the ceiling, and roll. 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 Whatever direction you start going, keep pressing your legs out with your arms, staying up nice and tall. Circle. And see if you can take those arms away from your knees. Keep circling. Maybe your circles get a little bit bigger. We're going to switch the circle direction. Circle. You don't have to tilt your body. I'm just showing you from a little bit different angle. All right, we're switching direction in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other way. Circle your other way. 30 seconds. We're going to come into crow after this and really use that arm strength. Keep going. Circle through it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weights just to the side. Place your hands onto the ground. You can use that block that's right near you to help you if you want. Start placing your weight onto your arms. Lift up one leg and your other leg and see if you can balance. Remember, use your block if you need to put your feet onto it. Sometimes this helps to help you balance on those arms. One foot lifts and your other foot lifts. Good. Keep balancing. 3 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, gently release. All right, we're gonna just take those props to the side for now. For our next exercise, you won't need a prop. If you wanted to, you can grab a really quick drink of water and step to the top of your mat, hands right under your shoulders, step into a downward facing dog, chin into your chest, and you can just move around in this down dog, sway side to side, walk your dog, make sure your fingers are nice and wide, chin to chest. Breathe through it. You can close your eyes if you like, or you can just gaze at the inner thighs or the navel. Good. Now we're just going to transition all of our weight over to the right side, to the right foot. Bring the left leg up. Give it a nice deep pulse up. Bring it in toward your chest. And then slowly lower it down with your right knee onto the ground and lift up the back leg. 2 times. 1, 2. And then press back. Lift up. 1, 2. Lower knee down. Lift up. 1, 2. press back. 1, 2, we're staying with the same leg, lifting up, just 2 little pulses in a table and in a 3-legged dog position. All right, now we're gonna start adding a knee in on that same side. So double pulse it up, bring the knee in, that left knee in to transition the right knee down, and then double pulse in the back. And then double pulse back up in your 3-legged dog. And double pulse. So knee is gonna come in on that transition from table to down dog. If you do a few more than 2 pulses, that's okay. We have 30 more seconds. Keep breathing through it. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and in your down dog. Both feet on the ground, walk it out. Chin to chest, you should feel a little bit more cramped on your left side than your right if you were with me. Good, now we're gonna start transitioning all of the way over to the right side. And left leg lifts, pulse it up, bring your knee down, and up. And so for you guys know what we're doing now, so I'm not gonna try to trick you. If you wanna modify, you can. If you wanna go right into what we were doing, the more intense version on the other side, you can. We're here 1 minute. So make this your own. Transition as you need to. Keep breathing through it. Good, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find the table position, round and arc. Move through your cat-cow, move your spine. Just sway through this, move the shoulders, the hips. Breathe. Try to inhale into the belly as you lift the chin into the chest. And exhale into the back as you round through your spine. Make sure you're stretching out your neck too. Good. And find that flat tabletop back. Now we are going to need one of your lighter weights. And make sure you're on the center of your mat because we're going to need some room to move here. Start in a table position with your right hand onto that lighter weight, just a super light weight. All right, now we're lifting up the right arm and moving the legs over to the right side. And then you're gonna come back to the center, but don't put your knees on the ground. Step your right foot down and lift up. right arm. Bring it back. Right side. Knees go to the right. Step your right foot up. See if you can lift up your entire torso and right back down. Twist to the right, step to the right, and lift up. That left hand's gonna come off the ground, but then go right back down. That's why we can't be holding anything in our left hand. Our left hand needs to be there to support us when we come into that twisting table. But don't let your knees touch. Good. 30 more seconds. Breathe through this. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in table and move through cat cow. Inhaling and exhaling as you move through this. Okay, let the spine move with you. Okay, you guys know what's coming. We have to do our other side. So make sure you have a weight near you for the left side. And I'm actually gonna move so I can see you. And just about 3 more deep breaths. We'll do the left side. All right, when you're ready, start curling your toes. Find the weight with your left hand. Lift up left side. Push those knees over to the left. Step that left foot forward. Lift up left arm. Your right hand can go onto your hip. It's like a low lunge. Right back into it. Table twisting. Step left foot forward. And up. Feel into this. Find a breath that works for you. We have 1 minute here. Try not to let those knees ever touch the ground. Good, 30 more seconds. $15. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come into your down dog. Walk it out, or you can just hold it. Whatever feels best for you. 5 deep breaths here. And exhale is going to lower your knees down. All right, here's where you might want to find that block again. And also have your lighter weights. So start with the lowest setting and sit on to your block. Now, if that feels good, you can keep it there. You might want to make it a little bit higher or a little bit lower, but I want you to just be resting with your quads stretched out. Pick up those super light weights, start leaning back, lean back, and then come up, lift up strong. Exhale, lower down, lean back, palms face down, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down, lean back as much as you comfortably can. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Good, 30 more seconds here. Those weights can help you to counterbalance so you don't totally fall back. Where you just feel a stretch, a little bit of a stretch through the quads when you're leaning back, and then power up. Good. All right, next time that you're leaning back, stay leaning back. Arms out in front of you. Twist your wrist, twist. Breathe. Keep going, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and with the palms facing up, open up one arm together, other arm together. Switch, one arm, other arm. Keep leaning back. As much as comfortable, we'll do a counter stretch after this. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the weights, come into a table. Find that cat-cow, rounding and arcing, moving through this. Make sure your spine feels nice and long, your hips, your shoulders. And then as soon as you can, start swaying around in your cat. Have that chin in and just sway around, big sways. And go your other way. Good, and bring it back to center. Reposition, so you're coming onto your seat bones. We want to have the block and the loop for this next set. The weights, we don't need them right now. We can take them to the side, but we need the block right under our seat bones. Lift up on those seat bones and just put it at the low setting just to stay safe. And find that loop. Put your right foot onto the loop. Just for starters, we're going to do some bridge ups, holding on to the loop. We have a loop on our foot. You could also use a ring here, but we will need the loop later. So that's why I just am using the loop. And little lifts off of your block as you pull into your loop. Try to extend through the heel. Extend through that heel, push your other foot, your left foot, into the ground to lift you up nice and high. We have 30 more seconds here. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish up that last one. All right, now keep the loop on your right foot, and your left foot is going to go on the bottom. So we don't have any arms holding onto the loop right now. Left foot is going to plug back onto the ground. Bring that left foot in towards you. Right foot is floating. Similar to what we were doing before. Lifting up the hips. Hands placed on the ground to help you. Lift up. Lift up. Pulse up that top right leg to help you. Lift up. Push into your left heel. 30 seconds here. Feel a nice resistance through the loop, especially on that left leg. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, so this time we have the left foot onto the loop, or use a ring, and right foot onto the ground, and start lifting through the hips. Your foot and your entire left leg is probably already cramped up, but just keep lifting up. Push into that right heel. Lift up. Good. 15 more seconds, and then we have the loop attaching to our right foot. Stretch out your leg. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now reposition that loop. Still on the left foot, but you're stepping onto it with your right foot. Left foot is floating. Palms down on the ground, but bring that right foot as close as you can. Nice and high toward the block. And lift, lift, lift. Power through. All of your energy is going through your right foot, especially onto your heel. Don't let the left foot touch onto the ground. Good, 15 more seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide both of your feet all the way in past your knees with that loop band. Feet onto the ground. If those weights are easy for you to reach, go ahead and grab them. Walk your feet out wider than your hips. So your knees aren't going to be touching, but they're going to be close together because you have that loop. Lift those hips up, stretch your arms back behind you. Start twisting your wrists and pulse out onto your loop. 30 seconds here, then we're going to do a few little tap downs on your block. Try not to let your hips touch your block right now. Keep squeezing your glutes up. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now keep the resistance with the knees. Palms face up and just little taps onto the block as you snow angel your arms down and up. Just little taps down on the block. Snow angel those arms. 30 more seconds. Down and up. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Push into your heels. Good. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can remove your blocks or I meant your weights. Remove your weights, but keep your block. All right, now we're gonna extend those arms so your fingertips are touching your block and lift up your hips. We have the loop band still. We have the block still. Hold on to the block. Little sways right and left. Resist out on the loop. Lift those hips up while you're holding the block so that there's a nice clearance between you and the block. Just sway side to side. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remove the block, keep the hips up, walk your shoulders in, interlace your fingers. So you're getting up even higher. Resist out on that loop, keep binding through the fingers, pulse out on the loop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind. Let your spine be nice and long down onto the mat. Take off the loop and hook just one of your feet onto the loop. Your other leg can be nice and long and start bending and lengthening through the loop, through the leg. Bend and lengthen. Every time that you lengthen, see if you can give it a little pulse in. Bend, pulse in. Bend and pulse in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and just switch up your sides. Left foot, or make sure you're doing your opposite side. Right leg goes long. It's a bend and a lengthened pulse in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1. Take all of your props out of the way. Bring the soles of your feet together and just use your arms to gently press open your legs as you rock side to side, lengthening, massaging your spine, opening up through the inner thighs. Breathe through this. 2 more deep breaths. We're going to rock ourselves up. Come into a boat. We're going to move from boat to canoe about 10 times, and then we will namaste ourselves out of here. Good. And bring it back to a neutral center spine. Knees together. Start with your hands behind your legs and rock yourself into a boat pose. We're going to go from boat to canoe 10 times. Okay. Boat, canoe, 10. Boat, canoe, 9. It was the 100th day of school. 8. So Brody is dressed like he's 100 years old. 7. 6. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and cross your leg in a nice comfortable position. Inhale, reach those arms up to the bathroom. Palms to the top. Exhale, bring it into your heart center, thumbs to your heart. Namaste. You look like you have to go to the bathroom. You want to show your phone?